Formula One's current pool of talented young stars, combined with the Netflix series Drive to Survive, has provided much-needed entertainment and enthusiasm to the sport. With new regulations causing havoc on every team, the sport is clearly on its way to another great and exciting era of competition. With so many great drivers in different teams becoming a real threat to Mercedes' dominance, the last thing 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton wants is another extremely fast British driver behind the wheel of a car that looks exactly like his. Unfortunately for him, that is exactly what is happening, with newcomer George Russell giving him a run for his money. The man they call Mr. Saturday has had a successful junior career and displayed flashes of brilliance even in an inferior F1 car. So come along with us as we look at the top 10 surprising facts about George Russell that you may not have known. 13. His early life. George William Russell was born on February 15, 1998 in Kings Lynn, United Kingdom, during the reign of F1 legends such as Michael Schumacher, Mika Hakkinen, and Jacques Villeneuve. 13 years younger than teammate Lewis Hamilton, he was just getting started in racing when Hamilton was already well on his way to Formula One as he raced in GP2. Russell grew up in Wisbech, Cambridgeshire, and attended Wisbech Grammar School before moving to Milton Keynes at the age of 18 to be closer to his racing teams. 12. Karting Championship. Russell began karting in 2006 and advanced to the cadet class by 2009, where he became MSA British Champion and British Open Champion. He switched to the Rolex Minimax category in 2010, where he won the Super 1 British Championship, Formula Kart Stars British Championship, and the Kartmasters British Grand Prix. Russell moved up to the KF3 class in 2011, winning the SK USA Super Nationals and the CIK FIA European Championship, which he successfully defended in 2012. Russell finished 19th in the KF1 CIK FIA World Championship in his final year of karting in 2013. 11. McLaren Autosport BRDC Award. Russell graduated from go-karts to single-seaters in 2014, competing in the Formula Renault 2.0 Alps Championship. He initially signed with the legendary Prima Power Team before making a last-minute switch to KARTING GP. Despite missing a round due to illness, he finished 4th overall, with a single podium finish at the Red Bull Ring. Russell also competed in 2 Eurocup Formula Renault 2.0 championship rounds. He competed in the Moscow round with KARTING GP before switching to Tech 1 racing for the season finale in Jerez. He won the final race of the season as a guest entrant after starting from pole position. Russell also raced in the BRDC Formula 4 Championship with defending champions Lonan Racing in 2014. He went into the season finale at Snetterton in a 4-way title fight with teammate Arjun Maini and the HHC Motorsport duo of Senan Fielding and Raoul Hyman. Russell won the race, his 5th of the season, after starting from pole position to win the championship by just 3 points over Maini. As a prize for winning the BRDC Formula 4 Championship, Russell tested a GP3 car with Arden Motorsport at the Yas Marina Circuit in Abu Dhabi. Russell won the prestigious McLaren Autosport BRDC Award in December 2014, beating out fellow finalist and now colleague Alex Albon to earn a £100,000 cash prize, British Racing Drivers Club membership, and a Formula One test with McLaren. Russell was announced as one of the 12 drivers chosen to join the British Racing Drivers Club Superstars program in February 2015, the scheme's youngest ever recruit. Number 10. GP3 Series Champion. Russell had signed a contract with the ART Grand Prix for the 2017 GP3 Series. He had previously driven for the team at the Yas Marina postseason test in November 2016. Russell had a strong start to the season at the Circuit de Catalunya in Barcelona, finishing the weekend in 4th and 5th place. The following race at the Red Bull Ring saw him win his first GP3 Series pole position and victory. Russell won back-to-back pole positions at Silverstone before converting this into another victory in the first race of the weekend and finishing 4th in the second race to take the championship lead. He quickly extended his championship lead with a dominant performance at Spa, where he won and finished 2nd in the 2 races, along with pole position and fastest lap in both. The following round at Monza featured only one GP3 Series event after the Saturday race was canceled due to inclement weather. Russell claimed his 4th victory of the season after a titanic battle with ART Grand Prix teammates Jack Aiken and Antoine Hubert. Russell had 4 victories, 3 pole positions, and 5 more podium finishes to put him in position to win the championship at Jerez, with a full round of the championship still to run at Yas Marina. Russell won the 2017 GP3 Series Championship after finishing 4th in Race 2, giving him an unbeatable lead in the championship standings. If none of his previous results indicated his speed, then dominating the GP3 title in his rookie year left no doubt about his future. 9. Mercedes Junior Driving Program. Unlike most, Mercedes was aware of Russell prior to GP3. Russell joined Mercedes-AMG Petronas Motorsports Junior Driver Program in early 2017. He was confirmed to take part in both days of the Budapest test on the 1st and 2nd of August, which followed the Formula One World Championship and Support Series races at the same circuit the previous weekend. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff stated at the time, "George has shown impressive form in the junior categories, and we've been keeping a close eye on him for a while now. It's still early days in his career, but we see great potential in him. George's next challenge in GP3 will provide a good test of his credentials for the future. We've already seen with Esteban how effective this series can be as a training ground. And of course, this is the championship which propelled Valtteri into Formula One, so we will follow George's progress with great interest." Russell made his Formula One practice debut in November of the same year, driving in the first practice session for Force India at the Brazilian Grand Prix. It was later revealed that he would also drive for them in the first practice session of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. 8. He has an impressive car collection. Russell has been a member of the Mercedes family since 2017, so it's no surprise then that he's acquired a few of the German brand's high-end vehicles. He has owned a blue Mercedes-AMG C63 and a white Mercedes-AMG C63S, both of which cost around $80,000. He shared photos of himself washing the cars, demonstrating how much he cares for them, claiming that one should take care of the things they love. His most impressive vehicle, however, is the Selenite Gray Mercedes-AMG GTS Coupe, which features a 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine and can reach speeds of more than 300 kilometers an hour. The car starts at around $120,000. Russell is clearly smitten with it, posting a photo of it in March 2020 with the caption, "Love at first sight," and another a year later with the caption, "Love my little rocket." 7. Mr. Saturday. George Russell earned the nickname Mr. Saturday in 2020 after a year of Formula One racing under his belt for taking the inferior Williams F1 car to much higher grid positions than it should have. The highlight came in the 2021 Belgian Grand Prix when he drove the worst car on the grid to second place in qualifying. Russell managed to push his Williams to Q3 on multiple occasions during the 2021 season, even out-qualifying Sir Lewis Hamilton for the 2021 Belgian Grand Prix. This alone demonstrates his Saturday dominance. George Russell revealed the secret to getting his car as high on the grid as possible in a recent interview. The Briton stated that he thrives under the pressure of performing to his full potential in just one lap. It's the high-pressure stakes of qualifying. You go out there, you've got one lap to do the business. The pressure's on and the world's watching. It just excites me, and I thrive on that pressure to go out there and deliver. I think for a lot of drivers, it's the most exciting part of the weekend. It's when your car is at its fastest and when everything is on the line. It's like a sprint, the race being more of a marathon, managing it to the end. But qualifying, you're not holding anything back. You are unleashing everything, and that's what I enjoy. 6. Mercedes debut in 2020. When Lewis Hamilton tested positive for the coronavirus prior to the Sakir Grand Prix, George Russell graduated into the works Mercedes F1 car as part of the Mercedes Young Driver program to stand in for the 7-time world champion. He adapted quickly to the much faster car and qualified second in his Mercedes debut, only 0.026 seconds slower than Valtteri Bottas. In the race, Russell quickly demonstrated that he was also Mr. Sunday, setting a blistering pace around the Bahrain circuit and leading a Grand Prix for the first time. However, a Mercedes pit stop blunder cost him the race, and he finished 9th. Russell, however, tried to see the bright side after his F1 dream was dashed. That's racing. It's a team sport. We're all in it together. Sometimes a driver messes up. I have once or twice in the Williams. Sometimes it goes the other way. We learn from these things. It was an incredibly late call to pit because obviously the safety car came out seconds before we came into the pit lane, and obviously we got the tires muddled up. 5. Podium in the worst car. As previously stated, Russell qualified second behind Max Verstappen in the rain-soaked Belgian Grand Prix qualifying session. This was Williams' first front-row start since the 2017 Italian Grand Prix. Wet weather caused the race to be delayed, and only 2 laps were completed, both under safety car conditions. Russell was able to keep his grid position and finish on the podium for the first time. It was the shortest race in F1 history, but that didn't matter to Russell. It doesn't matter. I have to admit, it was quite a strange feeling, because earning this podium without really doing any race laps, I don't think I've had this in my whole career, let alone for a Formula 1 race. I guess I'm not quite as elated as I ordinarily would be. But going back to the garage, celebrating with the guys, trophy in one hand, champagne in the other, I'm sure we'll all remember this for a long, long time. 4. George Russell's girlfriend. George Russell no doubt has an exciting career ahead of him after signing for Constructors' Champions Mercedes. One person who will no doubt be alongside the Englishman as he looks to secure success through the campaign is his girlfriend, Carmen Montero-Munt. The pair made their relationship official back in 2020, 2 years on from Russell's split with Seychelles de Vries, the sister of his former Mercedes Academy teammate and F2 rival, Nick de Vries. Current partner Montero-Munt has no connection to the racing world, and the new Mercedes man keeps the relationship rather private. Russell rarely discusses his love life with his partner, but she has been photographed with him at a number of his races on the circuit. Montero-Munt was a student at the University of Westminster, where she pursued a degree in business management and finance. She then graduated before starting work at a UK investment firm. 3. He loves the Hungaroring. Many tracks come to mind when drivers talk about their favorite circuits. Suzuka, Monaco, and Silverstone are all historic tracks with a lot of history, as well as an incredible feeling when you get that one lap just right. The Hungaroring, on the other hand, is a track that is rarely mentioned. Nonetheless, Russell considers the Hungarian circuit to be one of his favorites. The Hungaroring is a circuit that I love, especially the second sector. It's fast and flowing, and you don't get a break from turn 4 to turn 11, but when the car is nailed, it's such a fantastic feeling to really extract everything from the sequence of corners. Budapest is a city that I really enjoy too. It has such a great atmosphere. 2. Why number 63? Russell has used number 63 since joining F1 with Williams in 2019. In an interview with the YouTube channel WTF1 in 2019, Russell explained the story behind the number 63. The F1 star stated, "I have an older brother that used to race go-karting. He started when he was 10 years old, and I was just a child, so I followed him around the tracks. He started off in the indoor rental car space just for birthday parties, and he started enjoying it. He continued going to this place for whatever reason. I don't actually know the whole story behind it, but the quickest guy got the number 63 car. I don't really know why that was. So he was the quickest at this indoor karting place, and he took that number into his karting career, and I took over." 1. His racing idol. In a video released by Mercedes last year, Russell revealed some of the facts about himself. When asked who was his racing idol, he said, "I'd say my racing idol would be Michael Schumacher. Lewis Hamilton equaled Schumacher's record of 7 titles in 2020 and has outdone most of his other records as well. However, there is no comparison between the two in terms of who is Russell's legend." What do you think of our list? Is there anything we missed? Let us know in the comment section down below.